Okay, let's see about voltage divider in a circuit. Okay, voltage divider will work if we see it in one loop. For example, okay, we have voltage source R1 and R2 and a loop with current I. Okay, so I want to show you what's different from the nodes itself. I would prefer this method. Okay, okay. For this loop itself over here, we see that voltage, okay, it has the notation of negative and positive over here, okay, in one loop. Okay, what I usually do when there is a loop for calculation over here, we will start with the V, the voltage. But since it starts with negative over here, negative, positive, instead of starting with negative voltage source, we start with positive voltage. Okay, so we carry on from this voltage source, go to the next one, which is R1. Okay, in a Kirchhoff voltage divider, all of these must be in voltage. So R1 is not in voltage form, so R1 must multiply with current. Okay, so R1 times I. But this is in negative form. Okay, so from voltage source, we meet R1. This is plus minus V1. So over here is V1. This one is also plus minus V2. So what comes next after V1? We get to see 1 and negative R2 times current. Okay, so current in a loop like this, all of the value for current is the same. Okay, all of it is the same. So we do not worry about I1 or I2. It is still I. Okay, the I is still the same. So this is V2. Okay, after we encounter V2, we go back to the voltage. There is no other elements in the circuit, so it is equal to 0. Here is how we would find the value in which in a Kirchhoff voltage divider, KVL. Okay. So, for example, if a question given R1, let me remove this first. Okay, usually in this kind of question, it asks us what is the value of current. Find uh, the current. Okay, and R1 is given, usually something very simple like 10 ohms, and then here we get 12 ohms. Okay, so how to find it? We still use the KVL. All right, V is equal to 12 over here. We get to see, we write down what we did before. V minus IR1 minus IR2 equals to 0. In KVL, it will always equal to 0. Okay, always equal to 0. All right, so with that, the voltage is 12 volts. Okay, minus I we still don't know, multiply with 10 minus I multiply with 12 equals to 0. So by using calculator, by writing all of this down in a calculator, you get to find what is your current. Okay, but to do this manually is obviously going to be a bit slower. So try using your calculator in and give your answer. Okay, so that is voltage divider rule. As you can see, all of these explain things similar, but I think my method was easier to understand. Okay, so that is all for voltage divider. See you in the next video for current divider rules. Thank you for listening.